Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris episode 7, Stellaris the role-playing game. Not really sure I'm doing that very well to be honest, but hey, we'll carry on calling it the role-playing game in the hope that I start role-playing a bit better. Right, so I had left it with loads and loads of sort of busy jobs to do, so I'm going to just pick straight up and go and do those. There's a couple of wars going on. There's a war down here, there's a war up here, but you know, they don't involve us, so my only concern about this war down here is that these guys get so big and powerful that I can't beat them up, which I will need to do, because they are awful people. Thankfully though, everyone in the galaxy should probably hate them as well, because they do want to destroy all life in the galaxy, so, yeah. They're like Thanos, only twice as bad. There you go, Marvel reference. Saw Endgame last night, no spoilers from me. I've just realised, because I've just said that, and I probably won't publish this episode for a good long while, people are going to think, blimey, he took ages to go and see Endgame. It's not true. Endgame came out middle of last week. This will be published 4 weeks from now. Anyhow, let's just start playing, and enough of this talk about Marvel. So I have got to sort out my construction ships. That's job number 1. Right, start with that one. Do that. You go and do those. Science ship. There's still a thing to do there, but apparently we can't do it. Why can we not do it? Are we sitting in the wrong place? Are we not at the right level? What do you need? It's a science ship in orbit. Oh, the scientist got elected.
Discovered.
That's mildly irritating. Right, hang on a minute. Leaders. See, this guy, who was president, has gone off. Why have we got... How strange. Right, okay, where's that science ship with nobody in it? Right, you go there. Cool. Don't know what's happened. We seem to have suddenly picked up a spare leader. I don't really want a spare leader. Let's research that. Right. Let's unpause the game. What about the other science ship? Where are you? Where are you? You're up top. You are basically responsible for finding everything that's left. Go do that one. Did we get a good result from this? We got nothing from a level 8.
Construction.
That's really sad. Now, I seem to recall I was talking about finding some technology that would make people live for longer. Well, that's all up here. But I'm a little bit concerned that we might need to do some of this. Whoops. This one instead, because this one allows you to build ships faster, have more ships, and blah 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 blah. And we do have... I'll just come back to that in a second. We do have these guys. Where are they? The Fanatical Purifiers, who are actually now only equivalent. So their fleet superiority must have fallen slightly, because there was... Last time the thing was... This word here was superior. These 3 categories were still the same, but they must have just had a much bigger fleet at that point. They do still have a bigger fleet than me, and it is still a bit of a concern. I think maybe what I will do though is just upgrade my fleet, because why not? Right, so the answer to the question, do we want to live longer and have everything be nice, or do we want to build ships and have better defences, is a tricky one, because I'd also like more money. Not too worried about that, although it would be nice to form a federation, because we could definitely... Well, could we definitely form a federation with our mates? Because the thing is, because they're pacifists, and we're not, they might take one look at us and think, well, we don't want to be in a group with you because you're not pacifists, and you might like us to have nasty wars. Tricky, 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 tricky. I am going to go for... I'm actually thinking about domination now, because if we do conquer any of these people, we want them to sort of cheer up and join in as fast as we can. And I think those are here. Although I don't like the sound of public trust officers. That sounds like something that you would have if you were bad. So let's roleplay. Let's go for everyone live longer and be happier, or everyone be richer. 1, 2, 3. So that's that sorted. That was some top level executive decision making in action right there, and I hope you appreciated seeing the powerful mind of a mid-level executive at work. We are going to clear up some more of the land around where we live, because who doesn't want to live in a nice pristine place? Oh, hello. So we found a big vault, and it was full of computers with processing going on. Science Officer Merg Fenn asserts that the huge blocks and all this code is actually people. I mean, I'm paraphrasing. So we've got the choice now. We can either leave them alone and let them be dead, or we can do nothing and wait for a time when we may have the capabilities to download them into artificial bodies. I think we all know which way I'm going. Who doesn't like artificial robot people? Now, before I spend my money doing something silly, I need to, when I say money I mean influence, I need to go back to the capital, press the decisions button and do that. Because I would like to be, I would like to be trade capital of the world, because that sounds like it might be kind of useful. I'm not sure if it is useful, but it sounds like it might be useful. Science ship, how have you finished? What's going on? You have finished, well done. Anything else to do in this system? No. Nearest thing to do? Go there, do some research projects. Construction ship, nothing to do for you. I need to fill in all of these gaps. And I will. Hang on. I don't remember that being a connection. Maybe I'm going mad. Let's not worry about it. Where are you? You're there. You're a construction ship.
Ships upgraded.
Should probably go there, but we can't afford that. Just go there and wait. What about you, sir? You're working on something which is going to take forever. Well, you go there and wait, and you go there and wait. We'll get the science ships to fill in all of these little spaces in a minute. That'll be my next job. We do also need to upgrade our other star bases. Is it a good time to do that? Meh. I mean, why not? It's just going to make it better. It's quite a lot of alloys, but we're making 20 alloys. That's an alright amount. It's not as good as it could be, but it's an amount. So, what we got here? Robots or Unity? Yeah, that turns consumer goods into Unity. We don't have a lot of consumer goods, we've just got that back to 0. That turns minerals into robots, let's do that. We do have people unemployed on all of our systems at the moment, which is slightly concerning. So I'm gonna just go that, and then I'm gonna do something a bit similar here, I think. Which is my best food planet? Probably that one, isn't it? Go for that and that. And then what we'll probably do is end up turning one of these planets into a kind of a food basket. Doing a bit of specialisation. Just seems to work a bit better that way. You're waiting for the right amount of money. It'll do. You're waiting for a science ship. Science ships are both busy. Cool. Everything is cool. So let's just try and think. There's a pirate fleet there.
Special project complete.
Well done. We've completed one thing. I think it's probably because I've got a bit of a backlog with construction ships. I think I'm gonna go and start giving
Technology discovered.
a bit of priority to the unlocking new systems. Oh, definitely we'll have more fleet.
Construction complete.
Mm-hmm. Number's up to 40 now, so we can actually build some more ships.
Technology discovered.
Hey, everything needs an upgrade. Railguns 3, that looks promising, doesn't it? Synthetic
Technology
crystals,
discovered.
they also look interesting. As the space torpedoes, which are nearly complete.
Construction
Take
complete.
some space torpedoes. It's only going to take a few months, and then we'll make another decision after that. Blue lasers is definitely something we need to do because we're way behind on lasers.
Anomaly detected.
Yeah, we'll leave that for a minute. You can fly in there now because we know what's there. And you, sir, can build all these things. You're waiting for a science ship, which is fine. Really, really like to have a massive amount of energy credits kicking around. So I can actually benefit from having these caravaneers. So let's try and make that a reality of some sort. With a bit of industrial work. Energy work, sorry, not industrial work. I mean, there's quite a lot of energy districts underwater. And now my science knowledge is not what it once was, but producing electricity underwater seems like it might potentially be a dangerous thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's research that. Yeah, so we are getting to the point now where the game becomes an almost constant battle as to how worried you are about what might be about to happen. Hello. These are my people living underneath the ground. They like our advanced weapons. Okay. We're never going to have a battle with these guys, are we? I mean, yeah, it does sound like a... I mean, on the one hand, this hand, we're not going to let them have a war with us. On the second hand, by arming them, I will actually be hurting our production of engineering research. But only on this one system. So... I mean, they're not doing any engineering research anyway. So... yeah, alright. We'll give them some guns.
Detected.
Leave B for now. Actually, that's reminded me. and that's quite timely really,
Construction
because I need to up my science game. And we also need some robots on the home system. Right, so let's get some robots on the home system, then we'll up the science game. Where we will... Next slot we get on all of our... Well, on these two systems we'll get a science building.
Construction complete.
Things are being constructed all over the place, and that's great news. Leave it alone for a minute. Okay, so you finished that. That means we can build another naval logistics thing, we can build another anchorage, and we can build another trade hub. You have done the same. So...
Special project complete.
Oh, we found another artifact. That's handy. Another anchorage, another trade hub, and
Technology
another
discovered.
naval logistics thing. Naval logistics thing and the off-world trading company both just buff the trade hub and anchorage buildings.
Survey
so
complete.
you build one of each of those, and then you build loads of those, and you end up with something which produces a good amount of cash. And it also generates extra fleet capacity, which is groovy. Oh, blimey. We've suddenly done all this science, and it's basically the result of all the science is that it means that we can do stuff. Let's build a starbase. Where's my other star? Right, okay. Build me some more labs. Space labs. Where's my other science ship? You're there. What's the nearest thing to you? Oh, we didn't win. Oh no, we did win. Oh dear, I didn't know the name of my own home star system. Cool. So it is a benefit because we do get now a market fee of minus 10%, which is great. It means we can do trade and it won't cost us as much. Right, where was that science ship? You're up there. Where's the nearest thing? Nearest thing is there. Go and...
Technology discovered.
Why are you saying it's already been researched if it's glowing? How strange.
Construction complete.
To figure out why that's glowing in a minute. Ooh. So we were researching blue lasers, and we've just discovered blue lasers by accident. I'm not going to complain about that because that's awesome. I think we probably need that. I think we probably need auxiliary fire control, although that's also a very handy building. Although I don't think we can use it yet. Because you need the green stuff. We don't have any of the green stuff. Let's take that. And this Empire Capital can be upgraded. It's all happening today. And we have unemployment again. Hey, let's build a science building. It means you must be very near to growing as well. 19 population. Oh no, there's a fair way away. Everyone's fairly happy. Good. Oops. And it shows you a breakdown of who they are and what they're doing. That's cool.
Log updated.
Emergency
Construction
beacon.
complete.
Let's find out what's going on here. Actually, let's just go and do that one first. Hey, we can collect motes. I'm not sure what they do, but we can collect them. So that's nice.
Special project complete.
Blimey. Civilian transport. Boarded by pirates and taken captive. I don't know. I reckon this was a stitch-up. Ransomeers? Ransomers? We will rescue you, yes we will.
Log updated.
Right, what do we have to do for that? We've got a little side mission. Not having people being ransomed. Okay, track it on the map. Abandoned alien mining station, okay. Where? This is the only problem you have, and suddenly you're tracking more than one thing. How about we stop tracking that, and then we should be able to find the ransomers. And if we turn off, stop tracking the deep sea thing, is that you then? Aha! Right. I'm guessing that must be it. Let's go have a check. Because we might as well take this and these systems anyway, up to that point, and then we'll let our peace-loving dude up here expand that way. I suppose we could block him in. Don't really like to block him in though, because he's our mate. Meanwhile, what are you up to? Grab that. Science ship, what are you doing? Oh, you're the science ship, you're not doing anything. This is the one where there's nothing there to do. So let's instead... Well, let's be a bit more sensible about it. I think let's travel southwards and get some research projects done. Where's this construction ship? You're still waiting for there to be someone to help you, to allow you to do anything at all, which you can't do, so... okay. You can wait. You're not doing any harm. More unemployed people.
Construction complete.
Just about to have research labs, so there won't be any unemployed people there. Oh dear. Okay, so we're going to get 10 devastation points. And we've got the choice of either making everyone really miserable for 10 years or upsetting our subterranean neighbours who we've just given guns to. You don't get to destroy my buildings through your own silliness. That's not gonna fly. Okay, that's all right.
Construction complete.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all fine. Now we do need to upgrade the ships again because they've currently got the wrong type of engines. But it's just a question of whether you want to do that as and when you get bits of technology sort of hit, you know, you'll then sort of permanently be tweaking the ships ever so slightly. Or you can instead wait a bit and just, when they're all done together, sort them out then. It's kind of...
Technology discovered.
It's a bit 6 of one and half a dozen of the other, really, because... Yeah, I mean, it's kind of
complete.
handy to always have them upgraded, but is it necessary? I don't know.
Construction complete.
Okay, so we can get much more naval capacity if we do this.
Construction
do
complete. Survey.
It's a no-brainer. Right, what's going on? Oh dear, famine. Okay. Well, we can cheer them up by giving them food. There we go. It's weird, this. Stop growing there. Oh no, you're all dying. Here, have some food. It's like, I need to be more consistent. Right, what I actually will do though is, if I'm going to have to go and rescue these people, I'd like to do it with proper engines. Don't actually know what's changed. Hang on. We don't use blue lasers anyway. Oh, they're fine. Okay. So that's all right. Let's just upgrade this. While that's happening, let's assign them an admiral, because who doesn't want an admiral? So we have got extra hull points, extra weapon damage, combat disengagement chance, very small, as in basically you're all going to die and you can't run away. Weapon range 20%, we'll have that. Also, he's only 35 years old, which means he's going to live for a good 70 years, unless he gets killed. So we'll have him. Well done, mate. Ilmus Taurus. We'll chart his career. Let's see how he gets on. You've done that. Brilliant. Let's get the research going. How are we doing on research now? Oh, it's all lovely. Except engineering. Engineering research is the absolute bum.
Evading hostiles.
Okay. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Might as well come back and deal with that. Ship's upgraded. Great. I don't have enough money, but show us your wares. What's this? No. I'm not selling my people. Bloody hell. That's kind of exactly what we're not about.
Complete.
Selling my people. Unbelievable. Who do they think we are? Some sort of people selling monsters? Madness.
Construction complete.
You can see this fleet here. It's got a value of 4,000. My fleet has a value of 1.7. My fleet is toilet. And we are now losing money and a load of everything else, despite the fact that I just did build more energy districts. It's a shame. It is a shame. Really do need larger amounts of people and more consumer goods. Let's do some selling of things. Because we do have a load of
Technology
minerals.
discovered.
That's expensive.
Survey complete.
Very expensive. Let's take some sensors so we can see what's going on. It does make you wonder, doesn't it? It's like, there are spare jobs here, but there's unemployment. There's an unemployed robot worker who could be doing any one of these things, but decides not to. And also we've got some robotic specialists up here who are working in some sort of lab. And that's fine, I don't have a problem with that, but it would be nice to have somebody else doing some work down here. Also, I don't even think any of my people live on this planet. Oh no, they do. But they're not the majority. It's fine. Once again, not complaining. I did say I was going to build some science, but actually really need some civilian industries. It's not working out properly. Well, we've got prosperity going though, so let's see what we can do. Building upkeep and districts reduced by 10%. That's great, that will make everything cheaper. Or building and districts have their build cost reduced by 10% and build speed increased. So let's do that one first. And then the following one will be the next one along. 2 people unemployed now. What are you doing? And we've also got a stability issue. So we need to start thinking about improving the conditions of life in places, and you can do that a number of different ways. There's quite a lot of different buildings you can build which will help out, like cinemas. Yay! 3D theatre-y type things. How many L clusters we got? 2 of 7. How many of these we got? 3 of 6. This guy wants us to have a plus 30 minerals per month, which is great because we will fulfill that one. We do need to go and rescue our people. Where's my spaceships? Taking their sweet time. Okay. Okay, I seem to have got a bit carried away here and not really done anything for a while. Which is, well, this is the way of things. It's Stellaris, baby. What are you doing? Nothing. Nothing useful at all. Alright, go there and survey that. What are you doing? You're gaining more energy for me, please. Thank you very much. There's a lot of bodies floating in space around this star thing. I'm gonna kill you because you're ransomers and no one ransoms my people.
Engaging enemy fleet.
Hello, they've gone to war with us. Excellent. Come back to that in a minute. No, they died. Oh no, they all died. We went in too heavy-handed. Right. It's war. Okay, so we're now formally at war, and that changes almost everything and means that I will now be panicking almost a kind of a level unseen before. It's an ideal place to end an episode because we are at war. This is the war thing. I need to set some sort of war goal. But I also need to claim a few things. So we can do that by going... the button. Oh. Do we not need to claim them because they're awful people? Because there's a whole system basically you can go, hey, that system should be mine. That is clearly part of my space empire thing. And the game allows you to do that. You can... just trying to think, where's the button? Manage claims. So we don't actually have to claim any of these things because they're such awful people. But if I wanted to, I could click on this and it would cost me some stuff. And then that would allow me to have a war goal so I could go and invade them. Obviously, I would never dream of doing that to my allies. And I am glad that I do not have to do that down here because it's going to save me an awful lot of influence. So as my war goal, what do I get to do? Oh, and they've joined in, which is nice. Or do I not have to send one? Are they just trying to kill me? Is this all out war? Interesting. My war goal is to end their threat. Fair enough. Cool. That's the end of this episode. Next episode, I will be immediately moving spaceships down here and trying to blow up these 3 things. And possibly moving on down here and maybe getting as far as taking this. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. They've probably got a much bigger fleet than me. We are still equivalent. They have an inferior tech level. So that should be okay. We'll see how it goes. I'm looking forward to that. We will do that in a few hours' time. For me, and for you, it might well be a week. But who knows? We'll see. We'll see what, if it's too exciting, I might just publish it quickly. That'll be exciting in itself. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week. Cheers. Take care. Bye-bye.